Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crashlander, episode 12. And welcome to my front yard, my messy, 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 messy front yard, where all pretty much majority of my storage is, and majority of like all my craft tables and whatnot are here. So I would like to clean this up today, and as I've mentioned before, I want to probably throw all these like tables and stuff down below underneath my little starter base here. And the way I want to get down there, at least one way to get down there, is to use this little hole and have just a big old ladder coming down. So I feel like, I don't know, I've made these ladders, I've got to really test them out, but it does seem like I need to make this hole just a little bit bigger. So if I were to do this, would that probably have to go down below? So let me get below there. Now I'm actually thinking, what if I actually were to just have it go sideways? Because it is a little off center, which is kind of bugging me a little bit. I know this house is supposed to be a little funky and stuff, but having that one block off is gonna really bug me. So what if I were to actually just make the ladder go down like this? How it kind of throws off how I want it to look, but it is what it should be fine, right? It should be fine. Because I mean, it's a pretty much a ladder coming out of nowhere, right? And I don't even know like if I even have enough of these. I might have to make this. Actually might be, oh wait, this actually might be good enough, right? So if I were to drop this right here, oh my god, let me up. All right, let's build under this just a little bit, just to have something to stand on, maybe. There we go. All right, so, oh my god, wait, does your character actually do I never actually looked at this. Does your character actually do like a climbing animation? Oh my, this is so rough to do in third person. Okay. Oh my god. He looks like he's climbing. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. It's amazing. It's incredibly annoying to use in third person, but oh my god. The details they put in this game that you'll never notice. I love it. So if I were to close this off, can I still fit through? Can I still fit through this? I can. Okay, perfect. That's really what I want, is that as long as I can fit through that hole, that's the main thing I want, and that I can like come up here nice and easily. I want to make this like a really smooth transition. So going down, going up, super easy, and then I can just, yeah, okay, cool. That's what like I said, that's really all I'm aiming for with this ladder. And hopefully, I mean, eventually probably more than not, I'm going to end up hurting myself just from like missing the going down, like the going down part. But that should be fine. That should be fine. But I do feel like I went down maybe one block too far, because I do want this to be off the water just a little bit, just to make it feel like it's not like just floating on the water. I want to make it feel like it's actually suspended off the ground. And so let's see, what if we get rid of this one? I kind of want to, let's just keep this here just so I can stand on it. I want to make the dock out of like the tier 1, because again, it's supposed to be like weathered. It's supposed to make it look like it's been out in the water for a long time. Okay, so let's just connect it to the rock here, because even like right here, it should hopefully maybe using this as support as well. Hopefully, let's make it go into the rock. Actually, just make it look like it's actually being supported just by a little bit. I'm not, and also like I said, I'm trying to make it actually look like a dock, so like it has like, it's kind of narrow, but it's like different, like maybe a couple different paths going off of it as well. I don't want it just to be like a big brick, just a floating brick. So first thing that we need to do, let's just do like a little border around this, and hopefully be able to make it look like it's like it's hugging the rock, right? So let me do this real quick, and I will be right back with you. So actually a fair amount of time later, I feel like I actually pretty much did all of it. So Whoopsie daisies. But I don't know. It's not too crazy, and I do want to. I mean, I got some more work to do on this, and I also want your guys' opinion on something here in just a second. But first, let me eat real quick before I starve to death. All right, now I'm not dying. So yeah, I pretty much I connected it. I tried to connect it smoothly to the rock. I like how it actually does hug the rock like really well. It seems like it has like a nice curve to it, and it's pretty much goes all the way around and it connects to the beach. It could connect a little bit better, but I'm like, I don't know. It is what it is. But I also have. I'm thinking of like having. Like maybe if I make like a boat, this is like right where it can like stay or live or whatever. I don't know, port. I don't know, words, nautical words. I don't know. Or maybe even like right here has this nice little curve that it could go right here. Maybe, or even like a little tiny like speedboat or something. I don't know. I'm still debating on how I want to do this. Maybe I can even make this a little more curved. Like I don't know. I could probably spend a little bit more time trying to curve it. This is like I'm literally going off the cuff here. Even that actually kind of looks even better. Just having a little curve, right? A little like curve there. But coming back to this resource collector right here. So if anybody ever looks like at a dock, or if they've ever been to one, there's always those little like posts that are sticking out of the ground. And I personally feel like these would actually make a great looking like posts that look like for that purpose. This is where I want your guys' opinions on this. So I'm just going to slap a few down and give me your guys' opinions on how you feel about this. Okay, well I got like one side of it done. Like I said, I love the look of it. The only thing I do not like is the random little glints you get off of this. Because at the end of the day, these aren't supposed to be used for like decoration or anything like that. They're actually like they're supposed to be used for resources and like to like be ground down. But I feel like they make such great little like posts for this dock. And to me, I don't know, it's a little distracting seeing these glints every now and then, but I feel like it's not too bad. I don't know, especially if I feel like eventually you won't even see them if you're not like paying attention at all. So I'm just afraid like all the blinking lights, it's gonna really like ruin the build. So let's take this. And if anyone doesn't know, like all of these have like a nice little weld point, and this is another reason why I'm using these instead of like just a regular log. Actually, let's weld it from right here. Because the regular log, the only weld points are on the top and the bottom, and they're just not the greatest to work with. I am debating on still using them. Oh wait, underwater? It actually, oh, that's fantastic. Oh wait, you can kind of tell if you really look at it maybe, or that could just be like the water, like move. I guess maybe you can kind of tell it's glinting, but all right, actually, never mind. I'm going to be using that. Okay, I'm going to fill up the post down to the water, and let's see how that looks. Okay, this is one thing I trust me, I know, and it literally just happened. Maybe 10 seconds ago. So I went to bed. I went to get some more of these poles, and since when I slapped this down, it sucked it up. I mean, that's the whole point of this. It's supposed to suck it up. Oh, I think it just sucked up another one. Oh, crap. Trust me, I absolutely understand it does that, and I do not plan on even like bringing a resource collector anywhere near this anyway. So I don't know. Maybe this will actually come to play. I don't have to replace all these again, but it is what it is. But let me replace these again, and we'll see what the final product looks like. All right, so at least this side is done. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say if you guys do like this or not. Honestly, I'm more on the side that I am actually really enjoying the look of it. Especially the fact I was worried that there'd be too much glinting, but the fact that the water like hides it when you're underground, it's pretty bad. Like, cause look how distracting this would be if you saw this from above. But you only see just a little bit from above, and it's not that bad. Don't love it. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do about it, but overall, I think this adds a great aesthetic, and I really been wanting to use these for a long time for building, but have always been afraid because of this resource collector. So I'm just going to get this devil machine out of here, because years ago I did have an idea for a build making like a log cabin out of these things, but I was always afraid of the resource collector because like half your build would go away just because you accidentally put it stored in near it. I didn't think I was even that close when I picked these up either. So, like, I just like if I am going to keep these, I just have to try to make sure it doesn't go anywhere near the dock at all. And that's the whole point. Like, it's not even supposed to be this dock is mainly just for the actual like say like the smelter and all that. And the I guess the refinery, I might want to put a refinery down here. I don't know. I'm not too concerned about it, honestly. Because like with the refinery, I've just been driving around with it and the resource collector and having it just do its thing. I mean, eventually I might actually just make a vehicle that has a refinery and a resource collector on it already. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from that because, again, I'm trying. I tend to make things harder on myself because it's just who I am. I could absolutely make like a pretty much mobile factory, blah, blah, blah. It's been done, and I don't want to see it. So if anyone's wondering, that's why. But I don't know. Before I continue like building on this other side, let me know what you guys think about this. I honestly, like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks great. If anything, eventually I might just fill this other side in. We might have enough of these to do it, which I didn't think we did actually. Now I'm looking at it, we actually might have enough of the rods to actually just fill this in. So I'm gonna do it. All right, never mind. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm all over the place today. It's ridiculous. Ah, dang it. So it looks like I do need to cut down another tree, but overall, I mean, just from the look of this walking around, I absolutely love it. But before I cut it down, I just want to actually talk about the dock just a little bit. So I wanted to make sure I could at least, like, if I ever wanted to, take my truck and just kind of like drive it on here. So I wanted at least enough room. Oh, there goes that idea. Realistically, I'd be driving a little bit better. Oh my god. I mean, I don't really ever plan on driving it. I feel like I'm doing a Cybertruck presentation right now. I don't really ever plan on really driving it up here, but I wanted to at least make it feel like have the freedom to be able to drive it here. And I feel like it works out pretty well, right? So I could do this. This may just gotta be a little more careful. And maybe if I ever wanted to like pick up one of these chests, I can slap it on my truck and get going and whatnot. But it fits it really well. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. I didn't really measure anything out. I just kind of just built a little freely. Even placing all these rods, I didn't really measure it out or anything. I'm assuming some were probably off from the other ones, which is perfectly fine. I feel like it goes with the build a little bit on its own. But yeah, let's talk about the dock just a little bit. This is where I put like pretty much this is exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to have just all of my tables here that if I ever need any crafting. I didn't want them in the front yard anymore. I wanted a place to actually craft, and I'm not trying to do any kind of automation. The only automation I want, if you can even call it that, I want to be able to craft some metal and have it go directly into this chest. That's about it. Because I need a reason to make like a final base. Because this is supposed to be a starter base, and I feel like I've already put a little too much effort into this for being a starter base. So forcing myself to do things manually will hopefully give me motivation. Well, actually, it will give me motivation to make like a better base and and to like to just make things bigger and better, right? So yeah, I got all my chests. I got 2 of the metal ones because I needed to craft so many wedges, and one table wasn't enough. Then I just got the other ones. I got like the scrap one, which I want to make use of the scrap table because this is where you get like all these, like all the this stuff. But I don't know. I've yet to really use any of it. I might want to use the fresh signs sometime, but other than that, I just can't like for the builds I want to make. I have no real need to use these yet. I don't know. If you guys have any fun ideas that I could make using these things, let me know because I want to use them. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to use them, but I've yet to use them. But the table's there, and I can use it if I want to. But yeah, I feel like this is it for the dock. This is pretty much what I was looking for. There's enough space in here to actually have like a nice, like a decent sized ship come, or like a boat or something to come, or like dock right here, and maybe like a speedboat or something like that to land right here as well. I'm going to go to cut down another tree just to fill in this area, and we'll start to talk about like what my next major project is. Do not put it near the dock. I do want to see. This is all right. We're testing stuff today, right? We're gonna test it a little bit. How close can I actually bring this? So if you, okay. So if you left click them down, they will not suck them up. But if you right click them, which I'm going to be a little bit more careful. What? I don't. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Oh wait, no, because it's. I'm a dummy. I'm a dumb guy. I'm a dumb, guys. I am a dumb. Let's put this over here. I am such a dumb. It's freaking full, you dummy. Okay, all right. We gotta do this test again. What? It's still not sucking it up. So yeah, left clicking. I'm gonna right click. It right clicked it. Don't know what it sucked it up. What sucked up, but what did it pick up? Which one did it pick up? What? I'm confused, guys. Which one did it pick up? I don't know. I have no idea. It is what it is. Okay. I had to test it. I had to test it. I am so happy that all this glinting does not show above water, because down below, it's quite rough. Oh, this is the one it picked up. This is the one it picked up. How, of all the pieces for it to pick up, it picks this one? Or was that earlier? Or was that from an earlier one? I don't know. That is... I can't believe I didn't replace this one. There's no way I forgot to replace that one. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, I could experiment with actually using the log, like cutting down trees partially, and then using the logs as like the posts. But I feel like those are too. One, I feel like they're too big, and they also have like the bark on them, and I feel like the bark would maybe throw off the look a little bit, because these look like they're kind of like they processed, they're meant to be there, and I feel like the bark around it look a little too primitive. I don't know. At least that's my thought. I'm gonna get this away so it doesn't accidentally suck anything else up. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys what you have to say about it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think I'm going to paint it. One thing, you can't paint the actual the rods. I already tried. You literally can't like even click on them. But yeah, I wanted to use this wood in particular because it looks rough, it looks weathered, and I feel like it adds to the aesthetic, because it also matches with like the balcony above, because that's supposed to also look weathered and all that. Or yeah, okay. Oops, let's get this right here. Let's get this out of here. But yeah, anyway, enough with the dock. I did want to actually just show you how the front of the base looks, because honestly, it looks so much better. It looks so freaking clean. Oh wait, let me turn the foliage back on. There we go. That looks better. It looks so much better. Like, you can actually see the house for what it's worth, and it's worth a lot. There's nothing cluttering the view anymore. It's just, it looks so good. I love it. There's no random like chests or anything like that. I might finally get rid of my flag. I don't know. I kind of like my flag because it's nice and wonky. But as far when it comes to the base, there's not too much more I'd like to do to it. I did mention in my last video I might want to add like a kind of like a swing here, so I could sit here and take some time off and then just enjoy the weather, enjoy the nice view and all that. So I might do that in the future. I think that'd look kind of nice. But other than that, when it comes to this base, I feel like we're done. There's not too much more I want to do. Oops. Besides, the only thing I don't even know if this is technically base related. Maybe make a boat or something that can sit right here, and I can drive around, and like say like cross this lake to that side for whatever reason. Maybe I got a build I want to do over there yet. I don't know, something. Maybe like maybe I actually try to make use of a boat. So yeah, enough with like the dock, the build. There's one last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about before we end the episode. So I was planning on making this more of the priority of the episode, but this dock kind of took a long time to make, even though it doesn't look much, but it took me a long time. So what I want to talk about, I'm just going to show you guys an example real quick, because I'm sure a lot of you probably already know this, but I'm just going to demonstrate it. So when you cut down a tree, they drop a sapling. And I am honestly surprised. I'm surprised Khan or Cosmo or anything like that, they have not done this idea yet. So it drops a sapling anytime you cut down a tree. I don't know. I'm sure you guys are catching on to what I'm thinking. I want to make a tree farm. I want to use these saplings and make an automatic tree farm. And my idea is I actually want to make an entire lumber mill. I want to make this. I want moving parts. I want to see the trees fall. I want to see the trees get transported. I want the whole shebang. I want them to go into a facility and get processed. So we're actually going to be heading over to a creative world just to kind of show you like the very limited vision I have. Let me finish this up and I'll meet you guys over on the creative world. Welcome to the chaos inside my brain. So this is where I've kind of been testing, cutting down trees and all that. I would love if you could just pick up a tree and delete it. The only way for you to actually get rid of a tree is to pick up the rods. I just picked one right there. Pick up the resource collector with a lift, then delete it. That is the only way, as far as I know, because you can't just pick up a tree and get rid of it. I've tried to even like putting like a block here and trying to pick it up with like the lift, but it doesn't work. I can't seem to delete these nice and easily. I even tried like blowing them up to get them to the resource collector, but it just makes more of a mess. So it is what it is. So that's why the world looks like this. But I got a couple ideas that I want to show you guys. Feel free to give me your guys' opinions on what you guys think, or if you have any better ideas, because I'm not saying these are the best ideas ever. These are just something I've experimented with. So, like I said, my idea is to hopefully make an automatic tree farm. Overall, kind of like a lumber mill deal. It's gonna be a big project, and it's gonna be a lot of moving parts. And I'm probably gonna do like maybe little steps by steps. It's definitely not gonna be done in a single episode. It's probably gonna be done over a series of episodes. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of like my basic idea. This is my favorite idea I want to do. So I'm actually going to, let's get rid of this guy real quick. I should actually clean this up before I've shown you, but whatever, it is what it is. All right, so and this is pure vanilla we are in right now. I don't have the actual mod, like the Crashlander mod up, so I'm just going to be spawning in a tree. So place. And for some reason, like I don't want to use these trees. I want to use like just oak trees. All right, so yeah, the idea like is when a tree gets placed, it'll get cut down and then kind of like pushed onto like a cart Obviously, it's gonna be much smoother. This is very rustic, very basic idea. I don't even have like a track here. I just wanted to, like, the goal of this is to hopefully try and make like more of a make sure the trees fall consistently, or at least consistently enough for me to actually manage the inconsistency of it. So I'm gonna push this back onto here, and I am only going to be using probably transporting one tree at a time, and I might have like multiple of these little like structures here, so that I can do more than one tree at a time, because doing one tree at a time is that was gonna be brutal, because I could just cut trees down and make it a lot faster. But, and again, this is supposed to be automated, something that can be going on in the background. So yeah, like when something gets cut down, I'm thinking of having it like land onto like a kind of like a little train cart like here, and after this, it's going to go like it's going to detect that there's a tree on here. It's going to go off in the distance, probably not too far, into like a lumber mill, where I'm thinking of either having like some claws come off the ceiling, pick it up and move it and drop it into like into the saws, or maybe having this actually on pistons where it kind of just tilts and then it just rolls the log into like the pit. I don't know. I'm still in rough thinking. I just wanted to share this thought with you guys and kind of show you like where my head's at, where I want to take this series at least a little bit in the next few episodes. Because I still need to go back to the watermill, and I need to clean that up. Maybe might do that in a stream. We'll see. But yeah, this is like one idea. This is my favorite idea. I love all the moving parts, and if I were to have, say, like multiple of these, I could have like another kind of like train. I'm just gonna call them train tracks. I have some train tracks that maybe like hopefully maybe connect into each other. I don't know. This is where I might need some help, or at least lots of testing, because this might be this is a project, guys, and like at least what I have in my head, it's gonna be a big project. I feel like it's gonna be kind of I really want to see a lot of moving parts, because a lot of my stuff so far, it's been pretty still, and I've done that on purpose for lag reasons. But I feel like the world's holding well on its own for at least its current status. We'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, so that's this is my current favorite idea. Lots of moving parts, and I feel like just seeing this, the vision in my head, seeing like the final product looks amazing, and I love it. But over here is more kind of a boring, basic idea. Still a tree farm, and still I feel like it would work really nicely. So I'm going to spawn in another tree here. I'm going to turn this on. And there it goes. That is the tree farm. And then obviously when this goes back, it's going to plant another tree, water it, wait for it to grow, and then just do this again. Super basic, super easy. I initially had the idea of having multiple trees here and having this really push, but I feel like just having one tree, it'll probably be most consistent, because good old scrap mechanic physics. So I could have like multiple of these that like push again, like multiple like little like cubbies like this. But this is where my head's at. If you guys have any other ideas on how to make an automatic tree farm, let me know. I feel like this one right here is probably the best you could probably do, because you could have like, I'm skipping so many steps. We need to go back into the other world. We need to see if we can even put down, if we can have a pump, like put down a tree for us. Crap. I meant to test this out. I have yet to even test it out. So let's go back to the world again, and let's make a suction pump that I'm hoping this works. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna be a little sad. I can just manually plan them. It'll be fine, but I'll still be sad. All right, made a suction pump, and this is where we are going to hopefully be like, we're gonna test to see if this is going to work or not. So let's just slap this down right, I guess probably right here. That should be high enough, right? I commandeered a chest from on the dock. Nothing else in there, with just this. I think this is the oak ones, right? This is the oak sap. This is the oak sapling I want to use. So I got a switch. I'm a little scared this is not gonna work, guys. I am a little scared. So let's give this a shot. Oh, okay. Okay. It works. Yeah, I would. Okay, good. I was afraid it wasn't gonna work. So it works, perfect. So all I gotta do is from that little like tower, from those towers, either one I choose to use, maybe both. I don't know. I just gotta make sure that I have a one of these water cannons as well to as soon as I place this, water it, and then wait for it to grow. Then maybe have like a sensor, like say like at like this height or something, because then it'll show it'll grow. Have a saw turn on for like 3 seconds, then it will fall onto a cart, or have the saw wall go in. I was very honestly very terrified it was not going to work. Oh, you can actually just pick it up. I don't want it to grow right there. Oh, and you get it back too. That's fantastic. Love it. Love that you actually get the sapling back too. All right, cool. With that all being said though, guys, I think I'm actually going to end the video here for today. I'm overall happy with the dock. I feel like we can maybe do a little bit more to it. I don't know. I don't necessarily have any ideas at the moment, but I'm sure there's something we can do. But yeah, feel free to give me your guys' opinions on the dock or like the upcoming like lumber mill project, because I've been wanting to make this this wood farm, like this tree farm, for a long time. Ever since I saw a sapling on the ground, I wanted to make this, because I think you get at least one sapling per tree. So I feel like you could at least get an equal amount per like tree, if not more, because I feel like I've even seen like 2 sometimes. So I want to say it's a net gain, but I don't know. If it's a net loss, it's gonna be a little sad, but we'll figure that out later on. We'll just make the tree farm and see what happens. So like I said, with that being said, everybody, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. And if you guys are not subscribed, please feel free to do so. And also, if you guys did like the video, go ahead and like it. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.